Oh, where to begin? Iraq, still a big freaking mess. Global warming, on the march. Tom Cruise, running a movie studio. Yeah, modern life is a big fat piece of fried hell on a stick. At least PlayStation 3 has some awesome graphics. That ought to make you feel alright with the world. Otherwise, we're still stuck in a swamp. Don't believe me? Then let's do the American Suck Countdown.
Number 10.
Taking a thumping at number 10, Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, which decided to repair $25,000 in damage to their Bush wax figure after a patron beat the living shit out of it. Guys, don't you realize how much more money you'd make if you set up a piñata museum and filled it with replicas of Bush and his pals?
Number 9.
Way past useful at number 9, nuclear weapons. Us telling Iran and North Korea they can't have nukes is like Ron Jeremy telling people they can't make porn. The Cold War ended when MC Hammer was popular. Can we please just get rid of anything that might accidentally blow up the only planet we can live on?
Number 8.
Attacking the elderly at number 8, Denise Richards, who chucked a couple laptops at some photographers and ended up pegging an 80-year-old woman in a wheelchair. Now do you see what happens when we treat Denise Richards as if she's important?
Number 7.
Acting poorly at number 7, celebrities who pretend to be parents. We all know that you have C-sections to avoid stretch marks and hire 24-hour nanny protection to bypass having to wipe a poopy butt. Just so you can admit that by the time your kid is old enough to crash a Hummer, he'll be making bad entertainment and being hospitalized for exhaustion, just like Mommy and Daddy and Mommy and Daddy's new Mommy and Daddy.
Number 6.
Helping the Saudis at number 6.
Bring 'em on.
Gas-powered anything. It's dumb enough that we drive gas-guzzling cars, but do we really need gas-driven leaf blowers, weed whackers, and remote-control airplanes? Why don't we take the $7 bazillion we're spending losing the Iraq War and try to figure out a way to stop supporting the Bin Laden family?
Number 5.
Speeding up their brain rot at number 5, old men who dye their hair. Hey, Grandpa McSenile-Steen, hand over the henna. Everyone knows that people over the age of 65 aren't supposed to have hair the color of Ronald McDonald.
Number 4.
Hitting a new low at number 4, Jessica Simpson. Just when you thought her career couldn't get any lamer, the idiot girl woman is now hawking clip-on hair extensions. If she could only find someone who sells clip-on talent extensions.
Number 3.
Proving the existence of Satan at number 3, Kevin Smith, who was hired to star in a new Showtime pilot. Okay, reality check. The guy only makes movies that fly. He has the on-screen charisma of a stone baboon, and he makes Horatio Sands look sexy. And yet, he gets more work than a tranny hooker at Eddie Murphy's house. I guess if I want justice, I should just stay out of Hollywood.
Number 2.
Drinking the entire pitcher of Kool-Aid at number 2, NBC, who have ordered a full season of the bloated, self-important, whiny, pedantic, navel-gazing dramedy Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip. Obviously, Aaron Sorkin left his crack pipe lying around NBC's executive offices.
Number 1.
Making me think I'm on LSD at number 1, urine-activated recorded voice box. Let me repeat that. Urine-activated recorded voice box. Yes, it seems the newest brainchild from Madison Avenue is a little voice chip implanted in a public urinal that starts talking when a guy pisses on it. Awesome! This is so wrong in so many ways, but the most obvious one being that what could possibly be worth selling if somebody's already pissed on it? And let me just end this week's threat assessment on sanity and well-being by saying we're all crap so deep they haven't invented a stick big enough to measure it. But brothers and sisters, grab your shovel and start digging, because the alternative is way, way worse. The Can Suck Countdown.